All right, we are live, I believe. Live on YouTube. That's right. Crypto Mischief here, live on YouTube. Let's check we got the music going. Think it's working. So I just put in a music player as well into this. Need someone in the chat. Hello, chat. Come in and let me know if the levels are good. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Can you hear me? Check, check. Check, check. I think we're good. Let me just check this. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, so we are going to be talking today about Lumia nodes. That's right. Lumia nodes. Lumia is a project which is launching in 48 hours and a little bit. We can come just to the website here. 2 days. 14 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds until the sale of Lumia hypernodes is going to be launched. And, you know, I am very excited about this launch. Now, I've been talking to the team, well, not the actual team, I've been talking to their marketing department, right? And I managed to get myself a link to the nodes, meaning that I can purchase the nodes. Second one, day one, minute one, right? With the link in the description, you can also do that. I'm sure there will be a lot of other channels covering this as well. It's not financial advice, but today we will be talking about Lumia hypernodes. I'll be going through how to buy them and what they are. We've already done one video already on Lumia nodes, right? Which we went into a little bit of detail about how they all work. We're going to go through that a little bit again, just so you can kind of get a sense of what you're going in for. If you were going to sum Lumia up in just one or two sentences, right, just to make it very clear about what it is, Lumia are trying to knit together the world of real world assets, which is the idea of cryptonizing real world things, not just, you know, intangible tokens that we can't see, and also a trading dex at the same time. They are trying to solve the riddle that a lot of Americans have, where they are unable to trade crypto in a way that they would actually like to do, right? And that is also a problem. Need to sign into the chat, apparently. Sign into chat. But not sure if the chat's working. Hang on, let me check it. Chat. Is the chat working? Chat's good. No worries. Hello, chat. If you are Lear, you're listening. Let me know in the comments. Can you hear this? Yes or no? Been playing with buttons. Right. So let's get straight into it today with some bullish news about what happened inside of our own little ecosystem, the SEC. What was going on today? Today, as we all know, today is the 15th of the month. And on the 15th of every month, we do what we do in the SEC, and that is we airdrop, right? So we airdropped once again on the 15th. This month, we sent down 14,036 Matic, which is $7,200. We sent it down to all the holders who voted in consensus for our new vote for this month, right? The vote was for the decision to be taken on whether we should or should not open Arbitrum Land, which is going to be a new passive income dApp, which is already finished. We just have to launch. And the decision was 88% was yes. So we are going to open Arbitrum Land. We are just completing some promotional material. We've got a very nice 3D video hype reel that's coming out with flying dragons, and it's going to explain how the whole game works. Inside of the video, we are then also releasing the white paper, and then I will start an AMA train where I'm going to be going onto other people's channels and talking a lot about what's going on, right, with Arbitrum Land. I think it might be the best miner that's ever been created, and honestly, it's an absolute beast. Lots of game theory, lots of ways to play it. Very excited about launching this thing. Been about 6 months in the making for this one. If it's successful, we can roll it out in multiple chains, and I think it's going to be great. And we sent down Matic this month. That was 22 Matic per NFT, which, of course, today Matic is not doing very well. The market's green, right? So let's just take a little bit of a, happy time. The market's green. We're all going to be rich. The bull runs back, baby. Yes. But at the same time, some of our favorite coins, Polygon Matic, is not doing very well once again. Polygon Matic is 53 cents, which was the same price when we started this airdrops, right? We started airdropping 10 months ago. This is actually our 10th straight monthly airdrop to SCC holders. If you've been in other projects with NFTs or in other passive income projects and you kind of might be a little bit jaded because they only last for 1 or 2 months and then you're done, here in the SCC, we have long-term vision and we hold truthful to the promises that we make. And I said we would do monthly airdrops on the 15th of every month, and 10 months later, we're still doing them, right? So pat yourself on the back if you own the NFT. If you don't, you can consider coming and grabbing one on OpenSea. At the moment, the cheapest ones are 0.1 ETH, to be honest. So you cannot get a cheap one at the moment. You could come and mint your own one by coming to the website, link in the description, come to mint one, or you could win one in the raffle by just spending a little bit of ETH compared to the 0.1 cost to purchase the NFT. That's shilling over for the club. Get onto Twitter. Go to the Shitcoin Club Twitter and like and retweet this very tweet, please, because it takes a lot of organizing to get these airdrops sent. And I make sure that every month I'm on time, and every month we're organized, and every month no poop who voted is left behind. Very important. Let's now move on to Lumia. So if we come to CoinGecko, we will check out this token called ORN, right? Orion token. Orion token launched last bull market. It is a token very much of the last bull market. And some may think that tokens which did this in the last bull market will not do that again in the new bull market. And I also agree with that to some extent. There are a lot of tokens which were successful in the last bull, which will not be successful in this bull. They will go up because everything will go up, but they won't go up like that. Yeah, look at that. That's a big pump. So the guys at Orion decided, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just make a new token, right? Kind of what Phantom's doing as well, right? They're making Sonic, right? So they decided, you know what? New token, new chart, new narrative, real world asset, right? We will just go for it. We're going to make everything new and shiny again. Shiny object syndrome will strike in and everyone's going to want to buy this token. But you can't just change Orion into Lumia token and not make any more emissions, because then how would you be rewarding people who want to buy into this and get the passive income? So they've added 50% to the supply for this. So they're moving from this token Orion and they're moving into changing it into Lumia. Lumia is not yet launched. You will not find it on CoinGecko, but the website is up. Link in the description for Lumia. It is here. So 50% more supply will be minted and rewarded to people who purchase these nodes. These nodes are going to reward you for years and years and years, right, in Lumia token, and you will be able to do a lot with this token. Hypernodes is the phrase to remember for this. Hypernodes. In 2 days and 14 hours, we will be able to come to this very website and purchase these nodes. The first 10,000 nodes have a price of $1,000 each. After that, then they will go up by $5 per 100 nodes sold until they get extremely expensive. I have been talking to their marketing team, and they told me that they are going to be, check this, right? They're going to be apparently spoken about on stream by people such as Crypto Banter and another Alex Becker, I heard, also might be on there, right? But I've been looking online, and if you look on YouTube or Twitter or anything, you're not really going to see them talking about it yet. Are they waiting for the launch of this in 2 days and 14 hours? Will it actually happen? That's what I want to see. Right? I want to see if these big talks that we're actually going to get large super influencers talking about this project on launch or not. If we are going to get them on launch, then expect the 10,000 nodes at $1,000 to sell out extremely fast, right? I mean, in an hour. If it doesn't happen, it would be, this is not our first pony chase, yeah. It's not our first Kentucky Derby in crypto world. We know that if it doesn't happen first time, then there's always another bus. I'll be watching this very carefully to see who exactly is talking about this project on launch, and if it does hit with the kind of influencers that I think are going to pop in for this, then this will fly, absolutely fly. And we'll be on to an unbelievable passive income printer in the right narrative and get lots of node tokens and paid out for years to come. If it doesn't happen, we brush ourselves down, we move on to the next one. That's how we roll here, right? Let's learn first what we're going to have to do in 2 days. Of course, first things first, you're going to need $1,000. Wow. Hope you got that. Or $2,000. If you've got that, then you're going to think, okay, how to get this, what to do with my money. I want to get the cheapest price. I want it first. And of course, if you buy in for the node, you then are able to get yourself a referral link to then shill to other people and make your own passive income in an extra way from shilling nodes as well, right? That's why also I think a lot of top tier influencers will be talking about this, because there's a 10% referral bonus, which is huge, especially when the nodes are so expensive, right? Now, coming to how to purchase, we will come here to their docs. How to purchase hypernodes. This guide was created to run you through a simple step guide on how to purchase your first Lumia hypernode. Step, head over to the link. Connect your wallet through one of the Wallet Connect options. For the use case of this, we will be using MetaMask, right? Lumia hypernodes, one node, multiple blah, blah, blah. They will show how many nodes sold. Oh, I'm on my face. Let's go here. They will show how many nodes sold, right? They will show how many till the next increase in price. We've seen this before. This is all node 101, right? You need to be on Polygon network and make sure you have enough USDT in your wallet. So you'll need $1,000 of USDT minimum for one node. If you want 2 nodes, of course, you'll need 2,000, right? And you'll need to be on Polygon network. If you want to bridge to that network, then for sure you can come to, probably the best one is, I like Rubik. Yeah, Rubik is really easy for just bridging between different ERC20 chains with your capital, right? Going back and forth. It will load up and then we'll be able to go from, for example, Arbitrum. You go from Arbitrum with ETH and then bring it over to Polygon with USDT. Boom, over you go. It arrives, then you can get in, right? Usually takes about 5 minutes. Step 4, press the buy nodes button. Boom. Fill in the number of nodes you want to purchase and use a referral code to complete the purchase. My referral code is RICHIE, RICHIE. Can't go wrong with that, right? If you've entered the website through a referral link, the code will be automatically filled in for you. It will show there the amount of nodes you want, the referral code, the cost, right? Then what you'll get a node. Press the complete purchase button and pay. This node here is $4,000, but if we're in day one early as hell, we are going to get it for $1,000, which is the whole point, right? Ponzi-ish? Yes, very Ponzi-ish, because earlier gets a cheaper price. You also get more tokens the earlier you get in, because there will be an amount of tokens given to all node holders every day, and the more nodes sold, the less you get. The earlier you buy them, the more tokens you get in that early point, where then you therefore have a big bag of tokens, and you can dump them on people who come after you, because it is a bit Ponzi-ish. It's crypto. Welcome to crypto. Ponzi land. Approve the spending limit of your USDT in your MetaMask. And then you can confirm that you will now own a Lumia hypernode. Head over to your dashboard to see your daily rewards and more. Rewards are automatically distributed every day at midnight UTC. Step 7. You now have your node. You can begin to earn cashback rewards. Click 2 small squares next to your referral code to automatically copy your referral link. To learn more about Lumia hypernodes and how to enhance your Lumia earnings, visit Hypernodes, right? And that's it. You now have the node. You can now start giving that to other people, and then every time that someone buys a node, you get 10% of whatever they spent. If they spent 1,000, you get 100. If they spent 2,200, you get 220 bucks, right? That's how we're all rolling with it. It says come over here. This is Hypernodes here, where it goes into more detail about what we can do with this node. There is a lot that you can do with a Hypernode. A little bit confusing, but very cool, okay? You can unlock ecosystem rewards, getting access to daily ecosystem rewards upon purchase. You can delegate to DAC nodes and lock your Hypernode to delegate and earn Lumia. You can delegate to liquidity nodes, locking your Hypernode to delegate and earn Lumia. You can have node on liquidity. Every Hypernode automatically participates, optimizing idle asset use. You can run a node. You can run a DAC node if you want to get additional rewards. The way it's working is they are going to pay out for 10 years. I thought it was 2 years. My God, they're paying out for 10 years. The halving happens once a year where they go through, and that means the daily tokens would be going from 102,000 in the first day of this to all the way down to 199. So for example, if we go in on day 1, minute 1, and on the first day only 1,000 of these are sold, and there's 102,000 tokens distributed, you're going to get a large amount of tokens into your wallet on that day 1. If on day 1, 100,000 of these nodes sell out, then of course you will get far less tokens. But that's why getting in so early is very important for making the most from these. We have delegation rewards, delegating to DAC and DNLP nodes. For this, we're actually going to have to do this because I want to see how it all rolls. The best way to learn how to ride a bike is to get on the bicycle and ride it, and we'll be doing the same thing with this. It'll just be another video where I talk about delegating, what to do with that. They have the pricing structure here as well, and going through all that. Now, the last thing we're going to check is on Twitter, where they are talking a little bit more about what Lumia is and how it all works, okay? Lumia. Hypernodes, one node, multiple yield. Hypernodes revolutionize liquidity through decentralized control and community governance. With 50% of new supply allocated to hypernodes, users can delegate, participate, and earn with efficient dynamic resource flow. Earn the highest continued passive rewards. Delegate to boost your rewards, or become a tech-savvy node operator. Become eligible to earn additional yields, flexible participation model for all investors. Lumia, right? So they are saying that you can become an essential link in decentralizing the Lumia liquidity network. Hypernodes bring liquidity at the highest capital efficiency in the market to real-world assets, projects, and more across the globe. They have an overview right here of that. You can then get benefits, which will include daily Lumia rewards, power rewards for being an active participant, staking rewards for delegating or staking, and qualification for ecosystem and partnership airdrops as well. The rewards comprise of 50% of a new token supply, and they're distributed among all holders. The reward pool is split between 40% going to the regular rewards of the node owners, then 10% going to the power pool for people who are active in the ecosystem. So you can get extra rewards, that 10%, by just being active, delegating, being there, turning up, letting your voice, cry out about your happiness about owning nodes and being part of the ecosystem, right? The power rewards, influencing earnings from the power pool, which is 1/6 of the Hypernodes pool, and 10% of Lumia's new supply. Get power equals holding nodes, right? Delegating with your nodes and your Lumia token, liquidity or ratioing, staking time, and more. Then we have the pricing of the nodes, of course, starting at $1,000 and going all the way up to $33,000 per node near the end of this, all the way up to $64,000 per one node at the end of it, right? So $1,000 could be an absolute steal if this takes off. We also will be given airdrops from eligible partner projects of Lumia. Get ready to jump in and go for it, right? So this is pretty much all the information we have so far about Lumia that's been out. I'm just ready to get on board with this. I want to see, right? Let's talk real talk now. It's the end. It's real talk, right? I want to see lots and lots of content on this happening. But if we come in and we just put in Lumia Hypernode, right, into the Twitter machine, we should find a lot of new content coming up because there's the sales in 2 days, right? So here we have Moonbag Holder. They are talking about it. We have, who's Moonbag Holder? How big are they? You know, you can start looking at this. Okay, he's only got 1,000 followers. We have Chan ETH. He has 35,000 followers. We should really start seeing large channels covering this sooner rather than later. That will, for me, give the green light for myself to pull the trigger and, you know, bring the sledgehammer for this one. And that's what I'm looking for. Same, YouTube, right? Come to YouTube and type in Lumia hypernodes, right? What we want to see is, again, lots of, you know, there's different influencers talking about this to pump it, right? Here we have DCA Crypto. I do watch him sometimes. So he talks about a lot of nodes. We have Crypto Wire, Crypto Seal. That was 11 days ago. There's Crypto Mischief. Who's that guy? Who's that guy? But yeah, we're not seeing as much as I thought we would see on Lumia coming out of YouTube and Twitter yet. Martini guy, is he talking about hypernodes? Oh, he is. Okay. But this was 29th of June. Martini guy's a big channel, right? That Martini guy. So he was talking about it. It just came out there in Google. Let's see. That's the one thing I want to see, just to confirm that this is going to take off and this is going to be massive. So Lumia, what are you thinking? Let me know in the comments. We're going to wrap up this stream. I'm going to sit down a little bit. We're going to do some more work on Arbitrum Land and get the promotion campaign nice and, you know, juicy. We need a big campaign for this. Tell your friends, tell your grandma about Arbitrum Land. Tell everyone that we're launching because it's a big deal. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, peace. I have been Crypto Mischief. Hope you enjoyed this short stream on a Monday evening. And as always, do not get wrecked.